Hello, everybody. How the hell are you? Welcome back to Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Now, it's probably been a couple of days since my first stream on this. That's probably going to be just me coming into the chat. Okay. I decided to jump on top of those crates because I was just kind of standing here and I had the game paused, but I kept hearing these weird-ass noises. So I was like, well, I might want to just put myself up. Just put myself up somewhere where maybe the enemies can't get me if there are any. I don't think there are, but either way. So, last we left, we had come over this way. We were able to slay that big goofy bastard. And there was more. Yeah. Goblins, kobolds, whoever the hell they are over here. And this little tent. And we got a weapons rack. I believe the last thing we did was we used one of our recall potions to go back to town. We sold off all the junk that we didn't need. We got better armor. We got some potions. I don't think we bought any, but we have some. I'm only level 2. I got this fine club, which is a little bit better than the sword that I was using. Have my little bow, a bunch of arrows. Yeah. We had cleared out this room. And up here. And now we have a closed door. I'm seeing a bunch of enemies. Some of them look like they're carrying spears. Some of them melee weapons. Come on up to the door. I wonder if the game is programmed as well. Okay, actually looking at the door, it wouldn't work. At least not with the dude on the left. But I was going to say, I wonder if the game is programmed so that if you kick the friggin' door in, if the door would swing open real hard and smack somebody in the face and actually do damage to them. Because I would love to do that. Kick the door open, blast somebody in the face with it, and then just come out swinging. Boy, nobody even noticed that. Yep, throwing spears. Trying to be a little bit more strategic. It's working. Use the pinch point and let them come to me. That way I'm not eating shots from these assholes throwing spears. Oh wow, there's a bunch of these bastards. And this guy's down in the water over here. He can't even hit me because the game doesn't let you throw stuff upwards. It only lets you throw straight ahead of you. So it also doesn't let you throw downwards either. Oh crap. This idiot over here. It's really annoying when they do this, no? I really hate it when they do this. Come and get me, you little bastard. Come on. There. Okay, one more doofus. Keep running, stupid. Just die tired. Okay, I don't want to save the game. I'm trying to make sure the way is clear, or the room is clear before I do that. Okay, I don't see any treasure chests. Boxes that I can move around. Okay. So man, if I could have just cleared one more room the last time I did this, I could have had a further ahead save point that was further ahead. So I wouldn't have had to. That's gonna open that door. Oh boy, that's a big guy. Okay, well. Not quite as tough. He takes a couple of hits. But he's not bad. Okay. I'm just gonna wait a couple of seconds for my health to regenerate. And it looks to be full. So we'll go ahead and save. Now, that's probably the way forward. Let me check what this is over here. Probably some kind of secret room or... So wait, there's a dagger, but why don't I see these things? And why is it that it looks like there's a short sword or something here on the ground, but I can't pick it up? There may be a glitch. A wooden shield. Rejuvenation potion. Oh, I'm guessing there's supposed to be a corpse somewhere? This is great, though. There's, like, hidden loot that I can't see. That must have been the sword off of a fallen enemy. You can't usually pick those up. There's another one here. Can't pick it up. That's another weapon. I think that's everything then. In that room. Oh boy, a big friggin' rat. Come on, die. Just a bunch of money. I'm not gonna say no to free money. And there's plenty of it here. Okay, looks like that's it. So we got us some more money, some potions, there was a dagger. Wooden shield, not any better than mine. A light mace. A spike club. That only does 3 damage. That kind of sucks. It doesn't even look any different. And a little dagger. Okay. I don't see any enemies. Oh man, there's a bunch of them over there. A bunch of them. And the big boy who's leading them. Bugbear Chieftain is what he is. Well, this guy over here is trying to run, but he's caught on something and he can't move. That's fucking stupid. Oop, this one saw me maybe? These stupid ropes that hold up this tent. Potions. Come on, come and get you some. Over here works. Yeah, come on. Again, there's those chimpanzee noises. Come on. Ow. 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 Wow. Let's heal. Don't get stunned, you prick. Okay. Pick up all their stuff. Shit. Ow. He's faster than I am. Ah. Missed.
Found something.
Okay. That's great. Okay. And we leveled up, so... Increases health regeneration, attack rate. I think I'm actually going to go with dodge if it improves my armor class. My armor is now 25, or I don't know, whatever that is. bunch of junk to sell now. Okay, oh, Jesus. Can't hardly see these stupid ropes that hold down the tents. And I keep getting caught on them. More arrows that are kind of worthless to me because I don't use them all that often. I mean, I use a couple here and there, but... Another weapon rack. Ooh, quarterstaff. Are there any more elutable containers? Another weapon staff? Yes. More fucking arrows. We got the 2 chests that we already got. Oh, and that goes directly up to town. That's nice. I think we have looted everything that we can. I don't see any more weapon racks. Already got that one.
Locked. Locked.
I can't use the key. It said I got a key. I hope that key did not go in the wall and get stuck to where I can't pick it up. But it came up and said that I got the key, so I wouldn't think I would even need to pick it up.
Locked.
There doesn't really seem to be much in there except for what looks like a staircase, maybe? I can't tell what that is. I guess we're going up to town, because that's all I can do. And I can't move the camera for whatever reason now. Don't like this. Oh boy, they didn't even have the advantage of making it so you can actually see your character's outline through big structures and stuff like this. Oh, there's actually a little alleyway that we can go down here to a little room back here. God. The tavern where we were. Oh boy, we're over by the cemetery. What's that green thing? There's something green. Unless that's light coming from the stained glass windows over there.
This isn't the place for that. This isn't the place for that. This isn't the place for that.
Oh, come on. There's enough room behind that thing for me to slip through. Give me a break here. PS2 era hit detection and whatever you'd call it. I don't think there's really anything I can do out here, because all I can really do is go back to the tavern. And I'm just trying to make sure that I get the map filled in completely. That should be good. Okay, so...
You're back. Did you see Ethon down there?
No. I thought I had the damn kid.
Thanks
key.
for your help, friend.
I mean, what I can do is sell off all this
many
junk.
fine deals. What are you looking for? Our shop carries the finest dwarven weapons, brought here all the way from the Sunset Mountains.
3 to 5 damage.
Swords,
That
axes,
mace
bows.
is
We
2
have
to
everything you
9.
need right here.
Three to 8 or 3 to 5.
If you need something to split someone's skull, or a helm to protect your own,
Oh, wait, I
you've
can't
come to the
afford
right
that.
place. If quality and price are your chief concerns, then look no farther. You'll find my shop has excellent weapons at reasonable prices. Oh, friend. I think the smell of the sewers has taken a liking to you. We have many fine deals. What are you looking for?
Oh wow, these are
Our
gonna be
shop carries the
expensive.
finest dwarven weapons, brought here all the way from the Sunset Mountains. Swords, axes,
All
bows.
leather
We have everything you need
and
right
padded
here.
armor.
If quality and price are your chief concerns, then look no farther. You'll find my shop has excellent weapons at reasonable prices. Oh, friend. I think the smell of the sewers has taken a liking to you. We have many fine deals. What are you looking
I
for?
don't have enough for anything else. Oh wait, equip the new shield.
Our shop carries the finest dwarven weapons,
Sell the old
brought here all the way from the Sunset
And we
Mountains.
still don't have enough because I need 650.
Swords, axes, bows. We have everything you need right here.
Okay, so we sold everything. Who's this guy?
Well met, friend. It's good to see a new face in the elf song. Please, have a seat, share a drink. My name's Ipswich. And what brings you to Baldur's Gate? Ah, sad tale, friend. My heart goes out to you. It seems Baldur's Gate has not been treating its visitors well of late. I, too, am a stranger here. Well, I came to pay my respects at the Shrine of Suffering, the local temple run by the priests of Ilmater. But I came to find the temple sealed, and no one answered my summons. I had a terrible feeling that something was wrong inside, but I did not know what. My brother's bones lie within the crypts beneath the shrine. I'd hoped to pay my respects at his grave and take back with me his medallion that had been buried with him. It was always his intention that it be passed on through our family, and now that I have a little one of my own, I wish my child to have the medallion. But now I do not know what to do, so I sit here, drink, and wait for the shrine to awake.
Okay, that just exited me out of the Uh, he's asleep. Okay, dope. Let's just go back out to town. I really hope I didn't screw this up by killing him that close to the wall. But here's the thing, I explored... No, I didn't. Okay, there's a hallway over here. Aha. Oh, Jesus. A short bow. Okay.
Thank the gods you're here. Any longer and I'd be sitting in some kobold's belly.
Glad I found you.
Well, after I gave you the cellar door key, I felt guilty about letting you head down here without help, so I followed you down. No sooner do I get down here than I'm surrounded by those yapping kobold devils, and they haul me to this cell and lock me in. There's an entrance to the sewers from the street, and I used that. I knew about it from my days when I was in the guild. The old guild, not the new one. Retired. That life's behind me. Still, I've kept a bit of what I've learned, and it might help you now. I managed to pick this key off the chieftain you killed. I think it unlocks a gate deeper in the sewers. If you're still aiming to catch those thieves that robbed you, then you'll need it. While I was locked up here, I overheard some of the thieves from this new guild planning a mission. And that's what I heard. I don't know what that thief was carrying, but it can't have been good. If you want to stop whatever deviltry they've got planned, then you'll need to head deeper into the sewers and find that thief. All right then, I don't need to tell you to be careful. I'll meet up with you at the Elf Song Tavern later on. Come find me when you've found that thief and what he was carrying. I'll try to dig up some of my old contacts and see if they can tell me anything about these thieves that could help you out.
Alright, let him leave. There's nothing in those. But we got more potions, more. Why do I keep... Oh. Okay, well, there's nothing else. Yes, I completely spaced and did not realize that there was that hallway leading off of the thing. So now we get that, and that allows us to go down to level 2. I just bought that shield, and I don't have enough money. Yes, I do, actually. So this is just a nice little shortcut. Instead of having to trek back all the way through the sewers, I can just walk across here to the tavern. Now he's back.
Thanks for the rescue down in the sewers, friend. I feel like a right fool for not heeding my own advice and staying clear of that place. Here are a few coins as a way of thanks. On an old trinket of mine from my younger days. It's not much, but it may be of use to you. Did you find that thief who was running around in the sewers?
Not yet. 100 gold, amulet of dexterity, and 200 experience. Dope. Aha! Better short bow. 4 to 8. Oh, an amulet of dexterity. Okay. Don't know why that'd be under potions and not armor.
If you need something to split someone's skull, or a helm to protect your own, you've come to the right place. If quality and price are your chief concerns, then look no farther. You'll find my shop has excellent weapons at reasonable prices.
Studded. I'm gonna get the same benefit either way, so... And they're all the same price.
Oh, friend. I think the smell of the sewers has taken a liking to you.
I'll take the studded leather helmet. An extra 1 defense.
We have many fine deals. What are you looking for?
Okay.
Thank you for finding Ethan. He told me what happened down in the sewers. Here's some coins for your trouble. And please, you're welcome to rest here anytime, no charge.
Well, thank you. 200 gold and another 300 experience. Also nice. And who's this lady? Osala.
Please, leave me be. I want no trouble.
Okay.
I've been waiting for someone, but I fear I wait in vain. My man, Kissin, had just gone on an expedition into the north to a place called Battle of the Bones, where the dead still walk.
Okay.
He has a talent for the shadowy arts, and he had been asked to recover an item, an orb for someone, then bring it here to Baldur's Gate. The amount of money he was being offered was more than either of us had ever seen. When I spoke to him about the expedition, however, he was acting strangely, almost dazed, as if he'd been hypnotized or charmed. He was obsessed with finding this orb for his new employer. We had agreed to meet here in the Elf Song should anything happen. But it's been almost 3 nights now, and I have seen no sign of him. I fear for the worst. I fear that the orb he recovered may have done something horrible to him.
Okay. All right. Those are explosive. Oh boy, more of these bugbear dudes. Actually, don't know why the spike damage only does like 3 damage instead of doing more. Ah, crap. I can't open the door with the fucking... Oh my god, these things are a pain, dude. Okay, was there only the 2, or was there another one? Oh no, there's another one. Another staff. Oh boy, so we're just fighting nothing but these guys going forward. Jeez. Boy, that dodge probably came in handy. Armor class. Increase the carrying capacity is going to be useful. I might want to get that. I'm going to want to get that. Increases, oh, mana regeneration. There's health regeneration. Increases attack rate. Critical hits, more critical hits. I'll have to get that as well. And that. Oh. With a melee weapon, okay. Shield equipped. Alright, and while I had it paused, I wasn't regaining my health. Okay. More arrows. Okay. So just before the stream here, I actually just got back from playing Dungeons and Dragons with my group that I'm in. And that's cool. First little session, which was mostly spent rolling up our characters, getting our character sheets all squared away. So these bugbears ain't too tough. And that's actually the funny... Oh, that's a gelatinous cube. Okay, I'm gonna stay the hell away from that. Oh crap, there's another one. Ow. Okay, I really don't think I can take those on right now. I really need that, aiming thing to see if I can hit this bastard. So I ain't aiming for shit right now. Oh yeah. Okay, I got it. Okay. And the shit that it spits at me doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Okay. So it's alright, we just gotta use our ranged attacks. Okay, I see another one. Shit, shit. Ow. Okay. I was not prepared for that, man. I did not think there was going to be a gelatinous cube, let alone 3 of them down here. I can safely say, without any, without any uncertainty, whatever. I've never fought a gelatinous cube in any of my time playing Dungeons and Dragons, the tabletop game, or in a video game for that matter. So, okay, I see a couple of bugbears and a couple of kobolds or whoever the hell they are. And it looks like this room is going to link up with the other one on the other side, where I would have gone through that other side. Come on, hit him. You and your damn spears, you little bastard.
Got too much stuff already.
Crap, I've got too much stuff.
I'm carrying a mule's weight already.
Crap. Okay. Oh, right. I have to use recall to go back here.
Our shop carries the finest dwarven weapons, brought here all the way from the Sunset Mountains. Swords, axes, bows. We have everything you need right here.
Ring. It doesn't do anything. These potions are all taking up space as well, or not space, but weight. Back to where I was. More hammer. Spear. Oh, I thought it was a quarterstaff. I guess that was it. I'm going to have to figure out some inventory management stuff. so it seems like there is some mild targeting with the melee smacks. He does kind of... Yeah, this up here is where I would have come in from the other entrance, so it doesn't matter. More potions. Oh, Jesus. And the, yeah, the ranged attacks with the bow are not super great. So... I don't know if I should be going this way. I probably should have finished exploring that room. Ah, okay, so I just take a little bit of damage. It doesn't kill me outright. Oh. Okay. Oh, wow, but they hurt when you do melee. Oh, damn it, another one of those bastards. Okay, I'm going back. Screw this. Okay, that staggered me for a second there. Healing potion, please. Okay, let's finish mapping out this room here. There's a save place. There's another hallway. You little shit. Don't run away. Just die when I hit you.
Too much stuff already.
On a potion, I can't pick it up? Damn it. Okay, I'm seriously going to have to do some inventory management here.
If you need something to split someone's skull, or a helm to protect your own, you've come to the right place. If quality and price are your chief concerns, then look no farther. You'll find my shop has excellent weapons at reasonable prices.
Okay, so you can sell one of these at a time. Okay.
Oh, friend. I think the smell of the sewers has taken a liking to you. We have many fine deals. What are you looking for?
That'll help with the weight a bit. This
Our
shield
shop
weighs
carries the finest
15
dwarven weapons,
pounds.
brought here all the way from the Sunset Mountains.
Dang. I'm going to have to get that,
Swords, axes, bows. We
yeah, that.
have everything you need right
Increases the
here.
carrying capacity. I'm going to have to get that probably the next time I can. I've actually got enough for some better armor.
If you need something to split someone's skull, or
I
a
got the
helm to
helm.
protect your own, you've come to the right place.
Yeah. 2 and 1, 2 and 3.5. Okay, well.
If quality and price are your chief concerns, then look no farther. You'll find my shop has excellent weapons at reasonable prices.
Okay. Rejuvenation potion. Keen hand axe. Might actually be better than what I had. What does that red mark mean? Don't know. Okay. But with some more armor now. We got more steam traps. Shit. Oh, crap. May not do a ton of damage, but it's hurting them. Yeah. Oh, I hit a lever too. So the only point to coming back here was for some treasure, which is probably good, actually. Ow. Okay. Shit. Okay, this room's clear. Okay. Boy, I can't wait to reach more levels because I need to level up my stuff. I need to get that thing for more weight capacity. I need to get the one for faster health regeneration. Okay, now we have to go through this again. Got some food over here. What the hell? Oh, there it is. It gives no armor, so why? Ugh. Okay, we're past the stupid traps. Caught in the crossfire here. Okay, we got him dead. Come around that corner and get shot, boyo. Come on. So these slimes and these gelatinous cubes do a lot of damage if you get into melee range with them, but if you can keep it ranged, the shit that they throw at you isn't too bad. Oh wow, that was a one-hitter quitter. Managed to get a nice crit there. Okay. Potion. Okay. What's there? Another path that I missed. Okay, so this one this way goes somewhere. I see you. It's a good thing that I had so many of those damn. Good thing that I had so many arrows. Here's a little save place. We're gonna have to come back to open these two doors. I think I got sidetracked again. I was trying to say something about it. Right, I was trying to say something about these gelatinous cubes and the... Yeah. What I was saying was, keep it ranged, stay out of melee, because otherwise they hurt. As long as you don't have a bunch of them shooting at you at once, you should be alright. Oh. There we go. And this area peters off here. So that may have opened one of the doors that was over here. It did. But there's no lever to open the other one. So that means I have to go back down the other way. I'm still doing alright on weight. I don't need to recall just yet. God. I kind of hope the people at whatever studio it is, I think the original studio, Runic Games, closed down. And they maybe passed the development duties onto another studio for Torchlight 3. But I'm really hoping that there's another studio, whichever one it was that was doing Diablo, or not Diablo, Torchlight 3. Oh man, there's a bunch of them in there. They're like shooting acid slime or something. Oh, crap, they're starting to hit hard. God, and there are a bunch of these bastards. Trust me, folks, it might seem like I'm not doing a lot of damage, but in Dungeons & Dragons, this is actually about normal. And this is about what was being done in, like I said, in Dungeons & Dragons. Oh, damn it. Ow. So there, that lever is now there. Holy crap. I had like over 300 of those arrows. I'm down to 22. This is not good. Although I could teleport back to town, sell some stuff off just to not waste a trip, but also buy some arrows. Okay. Go ahead and save. And I think I will do exactly what I just said.
Oh, friend. I think the smell of the sewers has taken a liking to you.
I don't know what this keen hand axe is.
We have many fine deals. What are you looking for?
leather
Our
boots
shop
plus
carries the
1.
finest dwarven weapons. Brought here all
Which
the way
is
from
the
the Sunset
same
Mountains.
damage or whatever, the same
Swords,
armor
axes,
as
bows.
the studded
We
leather boots
have
that I already
everything you need
have.
right here.
But they're less weight. But I
If you
spent
need
a
something
bunch
to
of money
split
on
someone's
those
skull, or a
boots.
helm to protect your own, you'll come to the right place. If quality and price are your chief concerns, then look no farther. You'll find my shop has excellent weapons at reasonable prices. Whoa, friend. I think the smell of the sewers has taken a liking to you. We have many fine deals. What are you looking for?
They give you plenty of these potions, so I can probably keep selling them. But I want to buy some arrows. I had 22, 42, 62, 82, 102.
Our shop carries the finest dwarven weapons. Brought here
And
all the way.
hopefully... There. Hopefully they will keep giving me more potions and more arrows. Okay. Second here. Ooh, shit. Oh. Okay. So we're done here. Oh, we need to go down into the crypt. For that one dude who... he wanted to go down to his brother's body to recover an amulet. Well, this will be fun. Oh, now who's this guy? Is that the D-bag from the beginning who was leading the thieves who robbed me? Yes, it is. I remember the helmet. That's a nice helmet. After I take it off your corpse...
Have you done as I asked, Khan?
Yes, my Lord Xantum. I sent one of my best men to the crypts in the temple, as you instructed.
The orb must be placed within the Chamber of Ashes within the crypts. If your man fails to do this, then both of you shall answer for it.
Yes, my lord. He knows your wishes, and he will not fail you.
Very well. Bring me the prisoner you found in the sewers. I will question him now.
My lord, I sent for the prisoner some time ago, but I have received no word from the bugbears in the sewers.
Send your men into the sewers. Find out what has happened to our soldiers and bring me the prisoner. Do not fail me in this, Khan.
Yes, my lord. Should I recall the man I sent to the temple?
No. If he places the orb as instructed, he will not be coming back.
Oh, good.
Tell your men to avoid the temple grounds. To enter it now is certain death.
Oh, goody. So hopefully we're not going to be on some kind of a time limit. Oh, great. We've got zombies and skeletons. I'm gonna need you to stay out from behind me. You bastards really need to start or stop trying to flank me. Okay. Okay. Oh, Lord, there's a bunch of them. And it's probably a good thing I'm using a club, because skeletons in Dungeons & Dragons, just for folks who don't know, here's a little bit of useful trivia if you should ever find yourself playing Dungeons & Dragons, or anything based off of it, and fighting skeletons. You can't hurt them with Swords. Not really. Skeletons, according to the rules in Dungeons and Dragons, you have to hit them with something blunt. Bludgeoning damage. And swords don't do bludgeoning damage. They either do slashing or they do piercing. Because you can slash with a sword or you can stab with it. So, yeah, use a club, use a hammer of any kind, a war hammer, a great hammer.
This place is chipping away the last bit of me patience. Let's move on.
Okay, pinch point. It seems like there's actually not bad auto kind of targeting when it works. Okay. Some potions. I think I just found some arrows. Man, and there I was thinking they were giving me way too many freaking arrows, and then there I went fucking just using them all. Who's that?
What are you doing here? Run now, before he changes you!
Before what changes me?
I am Fayed, a priest of Ilmater. I tend the crypts and perform burial rites here at the Shrine of Suffering. Now I fear that I shall be the next one to be changed. Into the Walking Dead! Haven't you seen them? They're everywhere! My fellow brothers and sisters of the temple, all dead. I was taking an urn of ashes to one of the crypts when I discovered a strange set of tracks leading downwards. When I followed them, I found that thing, that foul orb, and the dead arose around me. Vile skeletons, zombies, unholy ground. I acted quickly, sealing this level off from the level below, then barricaded myself in this room. I had hoped sealing off this level would prevent the dead from reaching here. I was wrong. We priests of Ilmater set up some non-lethal traps here in the crypts to capture grave robbers. The trap that sealed off the exits is triggered by 3 urns on this level. When these urns are taken from their pedestals, stone blocks seal off all the exits from this level. I knocked all the urns from their pedestals and then barricaded myself in here. But I was not fast enough. Some of the dead had already entered this level, and the power of that thing below seems to be able to reach even here. Fortunately, I am able to hide myself from the eyes of these undead creatures, for the time being. I can only hope that the gates and wards will prevent the dead from reaching the level above. They're coming from below, from that thing in the Chamber of Ashes. It's an orb. I only caught a glimpse of it, what it was doing to my fellow priests. The orb calls to their spirits, then kills them, slowly letting them die, then raising them again so they may suffer in undeath as well. It hates all of us priests. Even now, I can hear it calling, trying to draw me to it so it can kill me, then raise me from the dead to perform its will. I don't know. I was delivering an urn to the lower crypts when I suddenly noticed tracks on the floor. As I am the only one who usually comes down here, I became curious and followed them. They lead to the level below. That was when I noticed a foul-smelling mist emanating from the Chamber of Ashes. When I entered the chamber, there it was, a swirling gray orb surrounded by bodies and this horrid glow. And without thinking, I ran and hid. To reach the level below, you must find the 3 urns on this level and place them back on the proper pedestals. Then the gate to the crypts below will open. There are 3 urns, gold, silver, and bronze. They and the pedestals they rested upon were intended to catch grave robbers. I had hoped by activating them I could seal the undead below. A vain hope. I don't know. I was delivering an urn to the They lead to the level below. That was when I noticed a foul-smelling mist emanating from the Chamber of Ashes. When I entered the... No, my place is here. I should help you, not run from this. If I can help you, I will. I fear a great many. Many Umatari from across the Sword Coast were at the shrine to pay respects to the sacrifice of Saint Solars the twice martyred when this evil struck. This evil has devoured almost all the brothers and sisters of Ilmater gathered for the ceremony. Well over 200 men and women. Now zombies, animated by that foul orb. The skeletons, however, seem to have been raised from the dead that lay within the crypts already. Nearly a century of dead, their bones given life once again.
Okay. Well, if you want to stay and help, I'm not going to say no to that. I just hope you don't mind me smashing stuff. 1 gold and a fine club, which is what I'm already using. Oh, who's Mr. Spectral guy over here? Hold on a second now, Chief. And he just disappeared. So that was some kind of a ghost. Well, we're getting close to leveling up. Oh, hey, ghost. Ghosty dude. Can't talk to him, and I can't hit him. So... pinch point. Somebody shooting shit at me? Come on through the door. Come on. Oh. Skeletal archers. I know that was probably in Skyrim, but it also reminds me of the Evil Dead movies. With, what was his name? The character name was Ash, but he was played by fortunately, either I've got too much armor or these guys just aren't very strong. I'm kind of wrecking their shit, so... and I'm not taking a whole lot of damage myself. Who am I thinking of that played the character? Excuse me just a moment. My phone is probably lagging. Bruce Campbell. Okay. I thought his name was Bruce or Bert or something like that. I just couldn't think of it. But Bruce Campbell. Groovy. So yeah, looks like we're gonna get our Evil Dead on and start killing zombies and skeletons. This is my boomstick. Bring it. Yeah, so it seems like there's some light auto aim with the attacks. As long as the first one connects, the next ones in the combo will kind of like automatically seek out the enemy, not necessarily auto hit. Ah. What was that I just picked up? It looked like it was a +1 or some kind of magical. More ghosts. These. Die already, you jerk off. Okay, leveled up here. Okay, no. I'll take your arrows, though. Potions. Okay. Oh, we get to increase one of our abilities this time. More experience per victory. Ooh. Ranged attack, armor class. I think I want to do that one. Oh. Okay. Increases carrying capacity. I'm gonna get this because I want that aiming thing. Whew. There's a save thing inside this room, so if I can clear that out, then I'll have a safe place to save. Okay, zombies coming at you. Bring it on. Oh, hold on. Stop attacking, dummy. We need to heal real quick. Bastard on the floor. Thought I saw an enemy come over here. It must have been one of the ghosts. Padded helmet. Door over there with a bunch ghosts behind it. Let's just wait a second to heal. I'm gonna take some bite of my food if I can get it to pick up off the bowl. Enemies in here, but there are in here. Well, fortunately, these zombies and skeletons don't move very fast, so I can kind of stick and move on them. Leather boots +1, which I'm already wearing. Spike to Fine Club, which gets 5 no matter what. I'll take that instead of the Fine Club, which gets between 3 and 5. Well, we're in the crypts, and I haven't seen anything yet, so... 3 points. Okay. Carrying capacity took 2. Jesus. Okay, well... Oh, who the hell was that? Whoa. Pick up some more arrows. Oh great, that door's open. And somebody had to come and find me. God. I'm just like right now, and I've been thinking about this for a while actually. A while back here on the channel, I played Gauntlet, the Slayer edition. And I actually kind of liked it. Now, I don't like that Gauntlet game as much as, and I probably brought it up before, there's another Gauntlet game that's a bit older, back on the Nintendo GameCube. It's called Gauntlet Dark Legacy. but I like that one a lot better. God damn it, I keep adjusting my glasses because they're sitting on my nose bone, and they're very uncomfortable. But yeah, I like Gauntlet Dark Legacy a whole lot better. Ah. And I'm just kind of like imagining like, if they took like this game and the other kind of games that are like it where you can level up your character and get plenty of loot and money and stuff like Torchlight. Stuff like Torchlight, where you have a pet that can go back to town for you and sell things off and even buy some simple things like potions and scrolls. But if you could just combine all of those really good elements from all these different games, you'd have one of the best, like this kind of isometric view, hack and slash, dungeon crawling, RPGs. You'd have one of the best that you could ever even conceive. And it would be great. Okay, this room here is cleared off. Are more of these ghosts showing up the more zombies and skeletons I kill? Because it seems like that's what's happening. Come and get me, boneheads. Come on, hit the guy who's swinging on you. Stop getting staggered, you little bastard. Okay, hold on here. Heal up. Zombies can take a couple of... Come on. Stop getting staggered. Especially by a pussy-ass little skeleton shooting a bow. Okay, another save place here. Let's make sure we actually clear out the zombies first and everybody else. Padded armor. Really kind of makes me want to play Diablo again, the Torchlight games. We got some options here where we can go. There's these like piles of bones on the floor, and I'm just kind of hoping and I'm not seeing any options to interact with any of these sarcophagi, or at least I think that's how you would pronounce the plural of sarcophagus. These big stone coffin things, and then you got wooden pine box. But I'm not seeing the opportunity to interact with any of these. So I could find the, what was it, the medallion for the one, yes, the family heirloom. It doesn't say specifically where in the crypts, so chances are it's probably not anywhere that we've been just yet. That sound. Oh, it looks like I knocked his freaking head off. Yeah. Oh. Come on, doofus. Aim in the right direction.
I'm carrying a mule's weight already. No room. I'm carrying a mule's weight already. Got too much stuff already. Got too much stuff already.
Okay, so worn padded armor is 5. What I've got is also 5, the same thing. padded helmet +1. I've got +3.
Swords, axes, bows. We have everything you need right here. If you need something to split someone's skull, or a helm to protect your own, you've come to the right place. If quality and price are your chief concerns, then look no farther. You'll find my shop has excellent weapons at reasonable prices.
Yeah.
Oh, friend. I think the smell of the sewers has taken a liking to you.
There might be some... Ooh.
We have many fine deals. What are you looking for?
That might be worth getting, because that'd be a pretty damn good bow. It would actually do better melee damage than my...
carries the finest
better
dwarven
damage than
weapons,
my
brought
melee
here all
weapon.
the way from the Sunset Mountains.
4 to 15, well that's one hell of a range.
Swords, axes, bows. We have everything you need right here. If quality and price are your chief concerns, then look no farther. You'll find my shop has excellent weapons at reasonable prices. Oh, friend. I think the smell of the sewers has taken a liking to you. We have many fine
5,000.
deals.
I don't quite have
What are you
enough
looking
for that.
for? Our
Studded
shop
leather
carries the
armor
finest
is
dwarven
2,200
weapons, brought
and
here
it gives
all the way from the
12.
Sunset Mountains.
Yeah, 5. And that puts me up to 12.
Swords, axes, bows. We have everything you need right here.
Ring of protection.
If
I don't
you
know
need
how many
something to
rings or
split someone's
things.
skull, or a helm to protect your own, you'll come to the right place. If quality and price are your chief concerns, then look no farther. You'll find my shop has excellent weapons at reasonable prices. Oh, friend. I think the
helmet,
smell of the sewers
gloves.
has taken a liking to you.
The leather boots +1 are also 3.
We have many fine deals. What are you looking for? Our shop carries the finest dwarven weapons, brought here all the way from the Sunset Mountains. Swords, axes, bows. We have everything you need right here.
Oh, but that'll be more weight. 30
If quality and
pounds
price
just
are
for
your
the
chief
scale
concerns, then
mail
look
armor.
no farther. You'll find my shop has excellent weapons at reasonable prices. Oh, friend. I think the smell of the sewers has taken a liking to you.
Gloves.
We have many fine deals. What are you looking?
Okay. How much was that?
Our shop carries the finest dwarven weapons, brought here all the way from the Sunset Mountains.
Oh. I don't have enough for it anymore.
Bow.
Okay, back in we go. Oh, there's the amulet. Yes. Yeah, okay, so when you recall away, the stuff kind of disappears from the floor, so you can't really see it all that well. But again, it was an old PS2 game, or possibly... I don't know. But I just want to make sure I picked up everything. We have a comment without having a viewer. Okay. I don't understand how that keeps happening. Oh, that's probably why. Because this is another one of those... Anyways, oh, this room ends. There's no doors. I found that medallion. It's a shame I didn't yoink that before I teleported back. I could have turned it into whoever it was when I teleported back, and then I could have had that mission finished. Okay. Filled out that direction of the map. Okay. This way over here it is then. Most of these bastards have to be archers that are shooting stuff at me. Okay, here's the thing with the pedestals, or the whatever the hell they are. The urns that you have to put into the right place. I hope it doesn't matter which one goes on which thing. More arrows. Appreciated. It would be very nice if I could actually grab these and so I guess it does seem to matter which pedestal they go on. The gold one goes on the right, the greenish one or whatever it's supposed to be on the left, and then there's a silver one goes in the middle, I guess. And here's the strange tracks he was mentioning as well. And that goes down into the second level of the crypt. And then we have a staircase that goes up into town. Keen longsword 2 to 8. I think I'm going to stick with this spiked fine club because it does steady 5 damage no matter what. Jeweled padded helm. Don't know why it would be jeweled. Okay. Recall back to the tavern.
It's good to see you again, friend. How fares your travels? Why, yes. Yes, it is. Oh, thank you, friend. Thank you. I feared I would have to leave Baldur's Gate without it. Oh, thank you. Please, friend, you must accept this in gratitude for your kind act. It aided me on my travels, and perhaps it can help you now, as you have helped me.
A magic mace. Okay. Two to 7.
If you need something to split someone's skull, or a helm to protect your own, you'll come to the right place. If quality and price are your chief concerns, then look no farther. You'll find my shop has excellent weapons at reasonable prices.
Alright, that's 3,800. I don't
Oh,
know.
friend. I think the smell of the sewers has taken a liking to you.
Okay, how about... Alright, I was into the scale armor. I got gloves. I could get boots or a helmet.
We have many fine deals. What are you looking for? Our shop carries the finest dwarven weapons, brought here all the way from the Sunset Mountains.
And I don't quite have enough to buy the helmet. So I think we're going to just leave it as it is. Ugh. Okay. I have a drink here. Down into the next level of the crypts. Okay. A couple more potions and some money. Oops, come on in. He just come up out of the damn floor. God. Another game, and I think I've mentioned it before, but another game that you could add to the list of the really good, like, isometric RPGs and whatnot is Sacred 2. And from that game, what you could take is, well, a couple of things, actually. What you could take is, and I've mentioned this thing before, Sacred 2 had this nifty little thing where the longer you went without dying, you had a higher percentage chance of finding better loot, better quality loot. It was kind of, it wasn't really hidden. It was a stat that you could see on, just in your character's stats page. If you didn't know what you were looking for, you might miss it, but it's not hidden. You can plain as day see it. It's in the stat list. I don't remember exactly the wording or what it was called, but yeah, like I said, what it boiled down to is the longer you went without dying and having to be, well, when you die, you automatically revive at, in that game they have, I don't remember what they're called. These like little shrine things or statues. Like a revival pedestal or some shit like that. I don't know. But you have these things scattered all over the game world. And the map was huge too, by the way. But you would come across these like resurrection pedestals. And you would basically like activate it. And it would be set as your active resurrection thing. So when you die, you'd go back to that one. So
Come on, I hunger.
Be quiet, I'm explaining things, doofus. But yeah, so you had to make sure that you would activate the one that was closest to you. So you weren't going to a place that was... Boy, we got a bunch of these guys. I really need to start investing when I level up into getting the, there's a couple of special attacks. I think there was a whirlwind spin attack, which would probably be handy when I get surrounded like that. But yeah, what was I saying? Sacred 2. Oh yeah, the resurrection things. Yeah, so you had to make sure you had the nearest one activated, so if you died, you wouldn't lose a whole lot of... You wouldn't lose, like, distance between where you died and where you were. You know, because having to backtrack like that is a pain in the ass. But yeah, so that was one of the things that they could take from Sacred 2. The other thing is that game kind of had, wasn't necessarily crafting. But you could socket, like gems and other little upgrade items into sockets on your weapons, and of course that's not really unique to the Sacred games. Although, what they did that was kind of unique with it was some of the items that could be socketed into the weapons were kind of weird. I will have to play that game for you guys at some point. Once I get my new computer up and running, whenever that's going to be, because I don't know if I posted it on my channel's Facebook page. I think it was on the channel Facebook page. I put up a post. Right, but I put up a post that was basically, I have to kind of put my new computer on hold because my car decided to throw a fit. And it's going to cost me $3 grand to get my car fixed. Although, yeah, it's not going to cost me that much all at once because, let's see, the mechanic shop that I use, they have a special kind of service that they offer you. You can get like a credit card from them where you charge the work they do to this card. It has a certain limit, which is, for me, it's over like $2,000.
No room.
Really? I just sold stuff again. How the hell am I out of room already? You don't have a head or arms from the looks of it. How the hell?
I'm carrying a mule's weight already. No room.
How the hell am I out of room? Excuse me. I guess these new pieces of armor that I'm equipping are getting also an amulet. That doesn't seem to have any kind of effect to it, so there's probably not any point in me 8 is what I got. Okay, so right here is the 2 things that I can't pick up. Right here. Yeah.
Swords, axes, bows. We have everything you need right here. If you need something to split someone's skull, or a helm to protect your own, you'll come to the right place. If quality and price are your chief concerns, then look no farther. You'll find my shop has...
There, a potion and a piece of armor. So anyways, but yeah. But yeah, so anyways, oh. Have a feeling going over in this direction is where I need to go for continuing. So let's go this way and just... Bastards are coming out of the damn floor. Another set of freaking armor. Potions. So that's all of that. Where is a saving place? Back that way. Okay. And I could probably go forward and find another safe place, but... Okay. Yeah. We're already almost carrying weight. So... It's a good thing I'm finding plenty of those potions. Those recall potions.
Oh, friend. I think the smell of the sewers has taken a liking to you. We have many fine deals. What are you looking for?
Recall potions. 113 gold just for the damn
Our
recall
shop carries the
potions.
finest dwarven weapons, brought here all the way from the Sunset Mountains. Swords, axes, bows. We have everything you need right here. If you need
I
something
get
to
the
split
helmet
someone's
to
skull,
complete.
or a helm to protect your own, you've come to the right place.
Yeah. 2 pounds. £3. Leather helmet.
If quality and price are your chief concerns, then look no farther. You'll find my shop has excellent weapons at reasonable prices.
It's going to be some time before I have the money, because I think it's like $5 grand or something like that, for the entire set of scale armor. And I'm at 165.6 of 195 pounds. Jesus. Oh, considering I'm carrying 502 arrows that are only worth 13 gold.
Oh, friend. I think the smell of the sewers has taken a liking to you.
Okay, so you sell them 20 at a time.
We have many fun.
This isn't the place for that.
Our shop carries the finest dwarven weapons, brought here all the way from the Sunset Mountains. Swords,
200.
axes,
Oh, wow.
bows.
When I go down to
We have
200
everything you
arrows,
need right here.
it's a lot friggin' less heavy. Jesus. Re-equip. Okay. Oh, but right. From Sacred. The getting better loot thing. The kind of socketing things into your weapons to upgrade them, essentially. What was the other thing? Oh, yes. In Sacred 2, there's this nifty little feature where you press a button, I don't remember which button it is, but it shows a ring around your character. And what this ring does, it automatically picks up all loot within that ring. So you don't have to stand right over top of something and mash the fucking button to pick stuff up. You can just hit the button once, you have a nice little radius around your character, and everything gets picked up automatically. So all the money, all the weapons, armor, potions, everything picked up instantly with one push of a button. Yeah, I would really appreciate that. Because I don't know if you can hear it or not. Half the time I'm walking around here, since the graphics aren't super great, and especially after coming back from a recall, the stuff isn't shown on the ground. So I'm like running around mashing the square button, which is what it is to pick stuff up. I'm like running around mashing the square button, and I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Well, that's what happens when you mash the square button, and you shouldn't be. Yeah. But there are just so many things from so many different games that I would really love to see utilized in just making, like I said before, like the ultimate isometric hack and slash dungeon crawling RPG. Lots of different character classes to play as would be a good idea. And each of them should be different. They should feel different. They should have different, like, skill trees when you level them up. You know, these kind of things. And I mean, I'm sure that these things will be different if I was to try a different character. The only problem is you only got 3 different characters in this game. There's the dwarf fighter, there's a human ranger, and there's a, I think she's elven, and she's a sorceress, so kind of like a spellcaster. So those are the 3 characters that you have in this game. And then in the new Dark Alliance game, the PS4 one, you have like an elven dude who's like a ranger slash rogue, something or other. You have a dude who's a human, but he's like a barbarian or something like that. He uses the big 2-handed weapons, your great axes, your great swords, great hammers, things like that. You have a dwarf, I think. I don't remember what class he is. And then there was some kind of an elven archer, maybe, or I don't remember. Anyways, okay, well, it's getting to be past 2 in the morning, and yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop. But this has been very nice, hacking and slashing my way through. We made it through the sewers, which is good, because I hate being in sewers. Too much shit juice, you know, shit water. All those waterways that we had to walk through. Don't really care for that. We're now in the crypts, and we're gonna have to see where this is gonna lead us and what kind of area we're gonna go to next. But yes, we're gonna be done for the night. So thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Like I've been saying, I've definitely been enjoying this. Very nice. I'm going to have to focus on leveling up. See, one of the only problems with this game is there's not really any way for me to do like grinding off camera, you know, stuff that doesn't really mean anything. You know, just go out and do some random fights and grind up levels to level my character up, get more abilities, level up my attributes and things like that whenever possible. So yeah, I can't really do that like some other games that I have, which is kind of unfortunate because I'd really like to do that. Level my character up off screen just so I'm better equipped to do the story stuff and just steamroll through enemies, have plenty of carrying capacity so I can carry plenty of loot. My stupid bandana keeps wanting to come off. Jesus. But anyways, like I said, thank you all for watching. Please join us again next time. Do make sure to follow the Facebook page. The link is on the main YouTube channel page, as always. Definitely follow us there, because there will be announcements, especially here in the future, about me being able to finish my new computer. Yeah. Alright, so I was describing that whole thing. I don't know if I finished it. But the mechanic that I use to work on my car, they offer a credit card, basically, that you can charge the work they do to this card. And then you can pay it off over time. If you can pay it off within 6 months, it's the same as cash. But if you start going over 6 months, they start adding interest to it. So, yeah. What I have been told from them is that it's going to cost me about probably a little over $3,000 for all of the repairs that are happening on my car. And the car's been over at the mechanic for a week right now. They've already been working on all this stuff. They had to wait on parts to be shipped to them, and because of the recent snowstorms here in my neck of the woods here in Ohio, that probably slowed down the parts getting shipped to them. So yeah, that's why it's taking so long. I should hopefully get my car back possibly tomorrow, or maybe not until Thursday, which would be the next day. I'm not sure, but either way, we're gonna get that sorted out. I'm gonna get my car back so I can get back to work. I wasn't able to work my normal job the last week because the car was in the shop. So instead of doing my deliveries, I was just a CSR. So I still made some money for on my paycheck, but I didn't make anything in tips that I can take home in cash like I normally do. But that's okay. Enough about my boring shit. I have mentioned that probably on my Facebook page that I got a couple of the parts for my computer already. I can go ahead and show these, I suppose. See if this shows up on camera. Okay, get the stupid camera to work. I have this. It might be hard to read. It's a Samsung 980 Pro. This is the M.2 NVMe Gen 4, by the way, or 4.0 PCIe 4.0. This is an M.2 SSD, which is storage drive, basically similar to what a hard drive used to do for computers. See, computers have evolved quite a bit, or computer technology has evolved quite a bit since the last time I built a computer. I have my computer, my current computer that I have, my old computer, has two mechanical hard drives, or HDDs, hard disk drives. And I have two of them, and they're both 2 terabytes apiece. But these things are big old hard disk drives, right? This is a little M.2 thing that attaches onto the motherboard of the computer, and it also has 2 terabytes of space. But the cool thing about this is the reason why I went with this Samsung one and the 980 Pro is because the read and write speed, well, let's see, right here on the box it says the read speed is 7,000 megabytes per second, or up to 7,000, which is ridiculously fast. These things make for loading times that are so short, which is good, because when you're loading up a big game or, you know, something like that, you want the loading times to be nice and quick. So I have that. And I'm probably going to be getting another one because the motherboard that I'm going to get is going to have 2 slots for these SSDs. And then the other thing that I got, you probably won't be able to read this. It'll be backwards again. Focus. I really should stop using that hideaway camera effect on my camera. But anyways, it's not going to show up very well. You probably can't read that, and you probably have no clue what it even is. This is the box that my RAM cards came in. This is the memory, not storage, but memory. And it comes from a company called G-Skill, and they're called Trident Z Royal. And I should probably show you what they look like. They come with nifty little cleaning cloth and stickers. And then here's what they look like. Again, the stupid camera is being a bitch. And you can't even really see the neat thing about them, is they have these nice little RGB things built into them, the nice little color glowing LED lights, which are all the rage these days with these computers. But they light up, and they can do the rainbow effect and all that cool stuff. And the cool thing about these RAM cards in particular, I have 4 of them, by the way. I bought 2 sets of 2 cards. Each one of them has 8 gigabytes of RAM apiece. So that's going to be a total of 32 gigabytes of RAM, which is a huge step up of the like 4 gigabytes that I have on my current computer. Yeah, because my current computer is woefully outdated and old. And the motherboard just cannot handle these new types of RAM or any of that stuff. But yeah, the cool thing about those RAM cards is they have the RGB things that are on them. They kind of look like jewel or crystal, just like a crystal formation. And to me, they look like lightsaber crystals from Star Wars. And you guys probably by now know that I'm a pretty big Star Wars fan. I was playing Jedi Fallen Order not too long ago, and before that I was playing one of the classic games, the Jedi Knight Jedi Academy game. And I even played the precursor to Jedi Academy, which was Jedi Knight. Maybe it was just Jedi Knight, but it was the one where you play as Kyle Katarn. But anyways, I'm a big Star Wars nerd, so yeah. I liked those RAM cards because of the nice crystalline thing. They look really nice and pretty. And the cool thing about those is there's 2 different versions. You can get them in silver or you can get them in gold. And I kind of wish I had done half and half, but I got them all in silver because I'm still kind of going with my color scheme with the white or silver, although gold is actually kind of part of the color scheme too. But yeah, I'm picking these parts out, trying to get them to fit my color scheme. I ended up getting a black case, even though originally I wanted the white version. I got scammed by a seller on Newegg.com, which is, if you don't know, a pretty big website where you can get computer parts. But apparently here lately they've been having some issues with scammers posting on their site, posting bum listings for different computer parts. And I happened to fall for one. I ordered this case from them without doing any background research on the seller themselves. And if I had looked at the seller page, I would have seen all these really negative, like 1-star reviews saying that these guys are just scammers, they take your money and they never send you what you were promised, or they send you the wrong thing, or... I placed my order for this thing, for the case from them, the same day at the same time that I bought my RAM cards. I got my RAM cards directly from Newegg, and the RAM cards showed up like the next day after I placed the order, or maybe the day after that. So it was between 1 and 2 days it took. It was lickety split. So I can't really complain about Newegg themselves, they did really good. But this marketplace seller who I bought the case from, not only that, but apparently they're located out in China, which, pro tip folks, don't bother ordering anything from China right now. During everything that's going on right now, you're just better off ordering from, like, any other place in the world. Order from somewhere in the US is probably your best bet. But yeah, I had ordered the white version of this case. And it's a nice case. I'm going to show this computer off when I finally get it built. I don't know how I'm going to pull that one off. I'm probably going to have to use the little video camera that I have. But, yeah. The case has RGB stuff built into the front panel, and it lights up, and you can do the same kind of rainbow effects, and it even has a couple of buttons built into the case to change the mode of the RGBs, but you can also control it, I think, through the motherboard, through, you know, working the computer itself, so you can sync up all the different RGB parts and have them all do the same thing. But the case itself has controls, so you can control it by itself. But we'll see. But originally the one I ordered was white, but that was the scam one. And so after I realized I had been scammed, I had to contact Newegg and say, hey, I got scammed. Because, like I said, I ordered the case and the RAM cards on the same day at the same time. And the RAM cards showed up lickety-split. And after a couple of weeks, I'm like, where the hell is this case? So I start looking, and I go on there, and it's got the tracking information on the case. And it says, all it says was the shipping label was created, but nothing else happened. It hadn't actually been shipped yet. It hadn't gone anywhere. It was just the label had been created. So, like I said, after those first couple of weeks, I'm like, where the hell is this thing? Why isn't it here? Fast forward another couple of weeks. Or no. The first couple of weeks went by. This was back in January, by the way. The first couple of weeks went by. I was like, okay, crap. I realized I got scammed after looking at the seller page and finding out they were bogus. I looked all over. I looked all over Newegg. I looked all over Amazon.com, looking for this same case, because I really had my heart set on this case. Because I had been looking through all these different cases on both Newegg, Amazon, trying to find, like, I wanted a cool looking case with some RGB stuff built in to have like a cool display on the front or something, and I know I'm going to put some RGB stuff on the inside, but I want something cool on the outside as well, something that's kind of unique, something that, you know, not necessarily no one else has, because this case was actually pretty popular when it was new. It's actually a couple of years old. I think it's from 2019. But yeah. So, after the first 2 weeks went by, I just decided, okay, I got scammed by this fucker on Newegg. I'm just going to order the thing again from somewhere else. And I happened to find one on eBay, the black version of the case, not the white one. Because, like, apparently having your case painted white, it costs extra for some reason. They have to mix the paint. There's something they have to mix the paint with to make it work right and not be, like, super hot or something like that. I don't really remember what it is, but for some reason, making things white, the case anyways, costs extra. And so all the white versions of the case that I'm finding on eBay are like way too expensive. So I found a black one from a guy somewhere in New Jersey, I think. And he had the black one for relatively cheap. So I bought it from him, and it showed up in just a few days or maybe a week or so. I don't remember exactly, but it showed up, and I've had this case sitting here, and I'm still waiting on any kind of update from the one from Newegg. And I'm finally like, okay, this is just a scam. And that's when I finally did my research. And I'm like, okay, yeah, these are just scam artists. So I'm like, okay, I need to contact Newegg and tell them I've been scammed. The order hasn't even been shipped out. So just cancel the order and give me my money back. And they actually did. They got me my money back, and I'm happy. So I'm not really knocking Newegg, not the website themselves. As I said, they sent me my RAM cards pretty lickety-split, so they were doing fine there. And they actually managed to give me my money back on a item that was never sent to me, and they just basically wasted about a month of my time for me waiting to get the frickin' refund. But they did refund me, and I'm glad. I could show you the case, but it's still sitting in its box, and it's a big box. It's kind of heavy, so I'm not going to lift that up in front of the camera. The camera probably won't show it anyways, because the stupid disappearing shit down here in the corner. But if you want to look it up, just so you can see what it looks like, it's called the Lian Li. It's from a company called Lian Li, and they're pretty well known for making some good quality cases. But it's from them, and the case is called the Lancool 2, Roman numeral 2, so II. And there's actually two versions of that case, because there was a newer version that was made that was called the Lancool 2 Mesh. And that one has, the front panel is all mesh, and there's a couple of panels on the side that flip down. And those are made out of mesh as well, to allow for more air flow through the case, to keep all your stuff cool. I opted to go for the older version without the mesh, because the mesh version didn't have the RGB stuff built into the front panel. And I wanted the RGB stuff, because that's how I am. But I'm going to put a bunch of case fans in this thing. It's going to have 3 in the front, probably 2 on the top, the 1 exhaust one in the back, and I'm probably going to use some extra case fans to attach to the CPU cooler that I'm going to get. It's going to be air-cooled. I do not trust liquid cooling for your computer. That's just my own personal thing. You guys do whatever the hell you want if you're going to build your own computer, but I do not trust any kind of liquid cooling for my computer. So I'm going with a bunch of case fans and an air cooler for the CPU. And like I said, I think I'm going to add some fans to the air cooler to make it work better, so it keeps the CPU nice and cool. Because the CPU that I'm going with, I have heard, is it runs a little bit hotter than some of the other ones you might find. So I need to find a good sized air cooler for the CPU, and I'll probably be replacing the stock fans that it comes with some higher performance fans, which also have RGB, because that's the other thing. Most of these air coolers come with boring, plain, non-RGB fans. Most of them. But I'm going to replace them with some high-performance fans that have RGB, and so there's going to be plenty of color on the inside. And the fans are also going to be white. That's the other thing. Most of these air coolers come with like black fans. And the case is going to be black, so I need white fans. And my RAM cards are silver, so that's close enough to being white. The motherboard's basically going to be all black. The case is black. I'm getting a white power supply, which is going to come with white cords to plug everything in. So it's going to be white and black with the RGB, the silver from the RAM cards. This thing's going to be cool. And it should be kind of beastly, because with the 32 gigs of RAM, with the processor that I have, the CPU, and the only thing I'm still kind of on the fence about right now is the graphics card. Because I found one that I love the way it looks. And it's wolf themed. It's called the Hellhound. But there's actually two versions of it. There's the regular one where the card is black and it has blue LED lights on it. Not RGB lights, but blue LEDs, so they don't change color, which is kind of a shame. But then there's a different version of the card that's called the Spectral White Hellhound. And the card is white, the LEDs are white, and again, they're just LEDs, not RGB lights, so they won't change color, which is a shame because I'd really like to have the white card, but have it be RGB lights built into it, so the lights will change color along with the rest of the lights on the computer. But the card itself would be white. It's a shame. But the problem with that graphics card is it's like $1,300 right now, because if you don't know, there's a big shortage going on in the industry for these things. And hopefully those prices will be going down soon, because Intel just opened, or they're planning on opening, a big factory, warehouse, whatever it is, to make these things. And so hopefully they'll be able to pump these things out, but that's just Intel. I don't know if that's going to affect AMD, which is the other one. For those who don't know, you have Intel and you have AMD, are the two companies that make graphics cards and processors, or the CPUs. I'm going to be going with AMD. I already have my processor picked out. And then that Hellhound graphics card is also an AMD, what is it? Not a Radeon. I think it's an RX 6700 XT. Yeah, I think. Well, those are the numbers in the serial code, but I don't know if it's a Radeon or if it's something else. There's all these weird terminologies and things to understand when you're building these computers. So, unless you're in the know, it's kind of confusing. And it confused the hell out of me at first, too, so don't feel bad if you're confused. And I just wasted another 20-30 minutes rambling about computer parts. But I just wanted to update everybody on that, although I suppose I probably could have done that in a text blurb on my Facebook page and not waste a bunch of time at the end of this video, because nothing's happening in the game. It's just sitting here and it's kind of boring, I'm sure, for you guys. But anyways, that's the end of the rant. That's the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm enjoying this game. Again, being kind of a Dungeons & Dragons nerd, this game is very much based on Dungeons & Dragons. Baldur's Gate, the Sword Coast, the Forgotten Realms, location, setting, all that stuff. Yes. But again, it does definitely make me want to play some of these other games, like Diablo, Torchlight, and once I get my new computer, I will be getting back into playing Torchlight 2. From what I've heard, Torchlight 3 isn't all that great, so I don't know if I'm ever going to play that one. But hopefully, the development studio who did 3, hopefully they learned their lesson about how it was, and they learned to make it better for Torchlight 4. And hopefully we get a Torchlight 4 sometime soon. And hopefully it can bring back the magic of the first 2. Hopefully there's going to be more character classes, because that was one thing about the first 2 Torchlight games that there wasn't really a whole lot of without mods, was you had like maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6 playable character classes, and then some mods came along and added maybe a couple more. But hopefully they do add some more and make sure that there's plenty of playable character classes, plenty of pets to have with you, because that was another thing one of the mods, I think it was the Synergies mod, added, was different pets for you to have for your character. I remember I had that one character who had a succubus as a pet. She had like dark bluish skin, kind of spikes and fins coming off of her skin, kind of scaly, you know. I don't remember, was that might have been a necromancer character? I don't remember. But I will be getting back into that. Hell, I might do that on my old computer. I'm going to have to figure out a way to transfer the save files from the old computer to the new one, because I don't think Torchlight, any of the Torchlight games on the PC used any kind of like cloud storage for your characters, although it may be tied into your Steam account, because I did get them off of Steam. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I will figure something out. I might just play some more Torchlight here on my old computer and upload that for you guys to see, because there were plenty of people who actually seemed to like those videos, my old Torchlight 2 videos from when I was doing the Synergies mod on my PC. But Diablo, I have Diablo 3 on my PS4. I still want to get Diablo 2 Resurrected on my PS4. Although, maybe I'll get that on the PC. Although, I still have the classic, probably even the disc-based version of both Diablo 1 and Diablo 2. I still have those running around here somewhere. I've actually got the discs. And that's going to be the problem, is the new computer I'm building, it won't have any room for disk drives or optical media. Most of these new computer cases that they sell don't have slots for optical drives like that, you know, CD-ROM drives. So, but there is something nifty, is you can find optical drives that will plug into your computer with like a USB. So that's cool. I might end up having to get one of those. But anyways, I'm still just rambling. I want to do more stuff. I want to go back to some old games that I started and just didn't finish. I want to go back and I want to finish these games. So, yeah. Please, down in the comments, let me know of any of the older games that I have played on my channel that you would like me to see, or you would like me to go back and continue playing. Whether it's Torchlight 2, whether it's Diablo 3, whether it's any of my PS4 games. One in particular that I'm, there might be a little bit of problem with is, for any of you wrestling fans out there, the pro wrestling, the WWE, let's see, it was 2K19 was the last one I played. If any of you are wanting to see me continue that, I might be getting the new game, 2K22, when it is released, and that's, I think, supposed to be next month in March. So, I think that's what I heard they were saying was the release date for it, sometime in March. I don't know. Sometime within the next couple of months, though, I believe. So I may end up getting that game, and I may end up continuing the story there, or maybe just starting up a new story. I've been kind of working on some ideas for some new characters. I have a couple of interesting characters that I've just come up with here recently, and I may end up having to download a bunch of like created, you know, CAW wrestlers and people, because I may end up doing a AEW storyline where a couple of these characters are in All Elite Wrestling, not the WWE. But I might do some stuff in WWE as well. And I had something big planned for 2K19, but if the universe mode in 2K22 is going to allow me to do this idea easier, then I might just do it in that game and not bother with 2K19. So, yeah. But anyways, like I said, let me know down in the comments if there's any of my older games that you'd like to see me go back to, and this is going to exclude Rigs of Rods. I'm not really interested in doing much in that game anymore. Basically, the whole point of me building this new computer is so I could play BeamNG Drive and do the cool monster truck stuff in that. So, yeah, Rigs of Rods, I might play it every now and then, even on the new computer. I might do some videos on it, but do not beg and do not ask me to do anything for it for right now. Like, my computer can only just barely handle Rigs of Rods, my current computer, so I'd kind of like to get the new computer so it can handle running the game a lot smoother. I just saved, hold on. Make sure we save. Let's go ahead and exit out of the game. But yes, any games besides Rigs of Rods that are older games that I started, never finished, let me know down in the comments if you want to see them, and I will try to get to those. I am, like I said, planning to go back and play some of these games and try to finish them, because I got a whole big rack full of games, PS4 specifically, ones that I've actually played on my channel, streamed and all that stuff. But yeah, If you let me know that you want to see one of these, I will try to get back to them. So, finally, let's get to the end of this. Thank you all for watching one more time. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I had fun playing this game. It's fun. Hacking and slashing and all that good stuff. But join us next time for more of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. And hopefully they will port over Dark Alliance 2 to the PS4 as well. I don't think I saw it. This is the original game and there was a sequel. But we'll see. Join us next time for more. I will be seeing you later. But thank you all, and good night.